Let's start from the beginning. Hi, I'm Slopes, and I was not bitten by a radioactive spider. Sorry, I just watched Into the Spider-Verse, and it's one of the best movies of all time. We fix this lighting real quick. I think I built the best ChatGPT app. And I know what you're thinking, Slopes. There's probably some MIT kid who dresses up as a spider every night that's built a better version of ChatGPT app. Or some Asian kid that built a better app that you could build weeks ago. And yeah, sure, possibly. But I learned in life that sometimes you just have to be delusional. That's how a lot of great people, no, not so great people, a lot of successful people have gotten ahead in life. Like your Donald Trump, your Kanye West, your Elon Musk. And some may have talent, but others are just straight delusional to a point where they make their reality success. So, I have created the best ChatGPT app, and I will showcase it to you. But before I show you this beautiful, wonderful, amazing app, we have to talk about kind of the problems we're tackling with this app. Number one, there is no official ChatGPT app. Like you can't go to the Play Store or the Apple Store and download an official ChatGPT app. I think I did read something about them releasing one soon, but the ones on there are not official. Two, no ads. Also relating to the apps on the app stores, the apps in the app stores were built to make money, to generate an income, because they show ads for every single thing you do. Literally, when you do a search, they'll show an ad. When you log in, they'll show an ad. They basically purpose built to get as many views to those ads as possible, so that the people that made those apps can make money, right? And there's no passion towards the apps they made. There's no professionalism. There's no mystique. There's no ambience towards. It's not good apps. It's just annoying that you have to get these apps, and they're just using people for ad revenue. Number three, there's no personality to ChatGPT. I think the big missed opportunity that ChatGPT has is that it just functions as a basic computer screen, chat screen, and there's no interaction towards it. Like a Jarvis. A Jarvis is visually appealing. It has a personality, very interactive, very cool to look at. It's just great. And ChatGPT doesn't have those features because now it just functions as a chat model that just aims to improve, which it's doing, which I understand, but it has no personality. And yeah, those are the main things I was tackling with this app. There's a few other things, but you'll see as I showcase this application, and let's get into it. So firstly, as you open this app, it's beautiful. You get this little Parthi mascot on the screen. It's blinking over there. Use your personality. You feel like you're interacting with something cool. Yes, be it simple, but that was by design, okay? And I like this whole black and white. I know a lot of UI people be like, well, the contrast, the black and the white, I don't care. I like this whole color scheme going on here. All right, so there's two options here. There's a text version, and I'll talk about the second version right now, but we'll get into the text version first. So you first click on the button, you get your conversations, and these are basically your saved conversations that you have on ChatGPT as well. But now it's not saving everything like it does in ChatGPT. You have to actively save the items you put here with titles that you can specify. But I'll show you that right now. So first things first, at the bottom, you have this little plus guy. Click that, and you get this little conversation that says, how can I assist? And this is the basic ChatGPT engine. I'm using 3.5 because it is the cheapest now, but I could use 4 if I wanted to. But let's say, sup? I don't know, have you seen Across the Spider-Verse? Damn question mark on this item here. Yeah, that's great. That is. Hello, as an AI language model, I haven't watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse personally, but I'm familiar with the movie storyline and characters. Is there anything specific you would like to know? Tell me about Spider-Punk. And you see down there, it has this little thinking emoji that's like, what are you talking about? Let me think about that for a second. See, personality, which ChatGPT does not have, but a response. Spider-Punk is one of the alternative universe incarnations of Spider-Man that appears in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. He's Spider-Man from another universe where he's a punk rock musician and activist inspired by the music and ethos of punk rock. Legends like I don't care about these people. He wears black and white suit that resembles punk and rock clothing. Completely. Just a side note about that. In the movie, spoiler, he likes to say that he doesn't like consistency, and his art style is never consistent. Anyway, Spider-Punk's real name is Hobie Brown, who in the mainstream of the universe is better known as the horror character known as the Prowler. Really? Spider-Man Into Spider-Verse, he joins forces with alternative Spider-Man to top the religions. Kingpin. Cool. So he's also the pilot. Anyway, so yeah, this is the basic chat happening with ChatGPT. I like to thank the AI so that when they do take over, they don't murder me. Thank you. And again, the little screen on the bottom just going, thank you, and it responds, you're welcome. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Awesome. Now, what you could do is go back out, and it won't save the conversations because sometimes you just need some information. But now, if you want to save the information and get back to it, you would see here on top, there's a nice little save bar. You enter the title, Spider-Punk. And if you go back to your conversation, you'll see Spider-Punk there. So it took a second to load there. And if you go back in, it just has the same conversation, so you can continue. Tell me about the Prowler. Let's say at the bottom going, let me think about that for a second. Let me gather this information before I talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And there it is. Just continue the conversation. The Prowler is Marvel Comics character, also known as Hobie Brown. The first appearance. The Prowler is Hobie Brown. I did not know that. I thought it was Uncle Harris or whatever his name is. He's who first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man 98. In 1969, he's a skilled inventor and athlete who creates a special suit and gadgets, allowing him to become a cat burglar. He initially became a thief out of financial desperation, but later on becomes a hero. In other versions of Spider, cool. So that's cool. Basic chat system, blah blah blah. Nothing much. You know how we do. Right now, the other option we have here is this voice button, which it tackles another issue that ChatGPT doesn't have. You can't talk to ChatGPT. You can't have a conversation. It's not like Jarvis, right? And we don't like that. We like Jarvis. So you're over here has this little icon. It's like ready to listen with the little earphones there, and you'll say, "Tell me about the Prowler." And it has this little thinking emote there, like,
I'm sorry, but your message appears to be incomplete or missing context. Please provide more information or clarify your request so I can better assist you.
That's not good. Let's try that again.
The Prowler is a stealth reconnaissance vehicle produced by the American manufacturer, Chrysler Corporation, from 1997 to 2002.
Tell me about the Spider-Man villain, the Prowler.
The Prowler is a supervillain in the Marvel Comics universe, who first appeared in The Amazing Spider-Man number 78 in 1969. The character was created by writer Stan Lee and artist John Buscema. The Prowler, whose real name is Hobie Brown, was originally a professional thief and cat burglar. In his early appearances, he would often clash with Spider-Man as an antagonist, but later became an ally of the web-slinger. Hobie Brown was a skilled inventor and engineer, and created a specialized suit that allowed him to climb walls, much like Spider-Man. He also developed other gadgets, such as web shooters and a grappling hook, to aid him in his criminal endeavors. Later on, Brown retired from his criminal life and began to use his skills and technology for good. He became the vigilante known as the Prowler, and worked alongside Spider-Man to protect the citizens of New York City. Over the years, the Prowler has appeared in numerous comics and animated series, as well as the 2018 film Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse, where he is portrayed by actor Mahershala Ali.
Isn't Miles Morales' uncle the Prowler?
Villain known as the Prowler in the Marvel Comics. In the storyline, Miles' uncle, Aaron Davis, who also goes by the name of Prowler, is a criminal who initially helps Miles learn how to use his superpowers, but eventually becomes an enemy to him.
And yeah, there you have your voice assistant functionality, your chat functionality. I did make a version that has the image generation, but I think 3D art sucks. Except for that new Photoshop plugin that makes it so that it's expanding on existing material, which works a lot better. But in general, it's just creepy. Like it can't fingers and legs and Anyway, that is currently the best ChatGPT application out right now. Well, it's not out. It's only for me, not for people. But if there is interest, I might put on the store. Right? No, not too many ads, so I don't screw people over. But yeah, this is Apotheosis, the best ChatGPT application. But yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what improvements you want if you were to use this application. And yeah, peace.